Sunflower seeds, and sunflower seeds once again. What's up, 23% Nation? This is your man, Coach D. Today, I'm back with Seed of the Day, the one and only sunflower seed. So for those of us who love them, for those of us who hate them, for those of us who've never heard of them before, guys, please listen up. Why? Because we're about to dive just a little deeper into the wonderful world of the sunflower seed. All right, first up, a little bit of background information. Sunflower seeds come from sunflowers. As if you already didn't know that. Okay, now here's something that you probably don't know. According to the National Sunflower Association, yes, there is a National Sunflower Association, sunflowers are actually native to North America. And some evidence shows that Native Americans may have been harvesting sunflowers as far back as 3000 BC. So there you have it, guys. We now know just how old the sunflower may be. Okay. All right. Now it's time to dive into a few fun facts. Number one, the term sunflower is actually named because the flowers turn towards the sun as they bloom, hence the term sunflower. There are actually three types of sunflower seeds. They happen to be linoleic, high oleic, and new sun sunflower seeds. Next fun fact is that the sunflower seed is considered the fruit of the sunflower, consisting of edible kernels surrounded by a black shell. So for those of us who have ever wondered, do sunflowers actually produce fruits? Yes, they do, in the form of the seeds. Interesting. And last little fun fact is that sunflower seeds can also be used to produce sunflower butter and sunflower oil. Now, if you take a look at the picture, you can see that sunflower seeds can be used to make sunflower seed butter. So there you have it. Not one, not two, not three, but four fun facts about the one and only sunflower seeds. All right, now it's time to dive into the 520 rule. Guys, the 520 rule is all about food labels. Basically, the 520 rule allows us to read and understand food labels. And last but not least, basically the 520 rule is a guide. It's a guide to let us know if the food item that we're eating is a good source or not a good source of any particular nutrient. So, what's most important is that you pay attention to the percent daily value column whenever you read the nutrition facts on any type of food item. Now, in that column, it'll give you a percentage as opposed to just a regular number. Now, if that percentage happens to be between 0% to 9% DV, it is not a good source of that particular nutrient. If, however, it offers 10% up to 19%, then it is a good source of that particular nutrient. And lastly, if the percentage is 20% or higher, then it is an excellent source of that particular nutrient. So now that we understand the 520 rule, let's dive just a little deeper. And here we go, the nutrition facts, or we can simply say the nutrient content. So today what I want to do is give you the nutrition facts for 1 cup of dried sunflower seeds with the hull. Okay, so 1 cup is going to give us about 269 calories, not bad. 9.2 grams of carbohydrates, 9.6 grams of protein. And who said seeds don't have protein? 23.7 grams of fat. Now, some of us may be a little shocked to know that sunflower seeds are so high in fat, but always remember that it is the good fat. Why? Because it comes from a plant as opposed to an animal. Also, we're going to get about 4 grams of dietary fiber, which is always a good thing. Now, let's pay a little closer attention to the vitamin and mineral content. Take a look at vitamin E. 1 cup is going to provide us with 76% DV. Now, 76 is way above 20, so it is an excellent source of vitamin E. Take a look at thiamine, 45%, excellent source. Manganese, 45%, excellent source. Copper, 41%, excellent source of copper. Magnesium, 37%, excellent source. Selenium, 35%, excellent source. Vitamin B6, 31%, excellent source. Phosphorus, 30%, excellent source. Wow. Folate, 26%, above 20%, so it is an excellent source of folate. Now, when we take a look at niacin, it gets a little lower. Niacin comes in at just under 20% at 19%, so it is no longer an excellent source. It is now a good source of niacin. Take a look at iron, 13%, zinc, 15%. So because these numbers are between 10 and 19%, they are good sources of zinc and iron respectively. Now, if we take a look at riboflavin at 10%, it comes at the bottom of the good category. But because it's between 10 and 19%, it is a good source of riboflavin. Now, when we get to potassium as well as pantothenic acid, it's not a good source of those particular nutrients. Why? Because they're between 0 to 9%, 8% and 5% respectively. So if you're looking for a better source, you could probably just double up the serving and there you have it. Okay, so now we know the nutrient content of the sunflower seed. All right, now it's time to dive into the health benefits. But before we go into the health benefits, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the principle of cause and effect, which happens to be one of the 7 Hermetic principles, or some people may like to call them the 7 principles of natural law. At any rate, the principle of cause and effect basically states that every cause has its effect and every effect has its cause. There is no such thing as luck and or chance. Everything happens for a reason. So in other words, you don't become healthy just because you're lucky. And on the flip side, you don't become diseased because you're unlucky. You become healthy by doing certain things. You become diseased by doing certain things. So here's what you have to understand, is that when you consume sunflower seeds, you're putting all of those amazing nutrients inside of your body. So that is the cause. The effect would be the health benefits. So let's go ahead and list them. Number 1, sunflower seeds. They help reduce the risk of heart disease. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're struggling out there with maybe a stroke, maybe you've had a heart attack, maybe you have atherosclerosis, maybe you have high blood pressure, right? It's time to eat more sunflower seeds. Also, they may help fight against cancer. So maybe you have prostate cancer, maybe you have breast cancer, cervical cancer, liver cancer. There are all types of cancers that are out there, unfortunately. Well, if you have them, or maybe you know someone who does have them, you may want to recommend to that person that they start eating more sunflower seeds. Also, it helps to support your thyroid function, combats bone loss and muscle cramps, balances blood sugar levels, and promotes healthy skin. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you know anybody out there who's having issues with their blood sugar levels, maybe they're too high, maybe they're too low, or maybe you know someone who has skin issues such as eczema or maybe bad acne, right? Please tell them to eat more sunflower seeds. It's just that simple. As Hippocrates once said, let food be thy medicine and let medicine be thy food. All right, guys, it's now time for us to go to our website for everything vegan. Yes. Now, normally I go to forksoverknives.com, but today I thought I'd switch it up just a little bit and bring to you a brand new vegan website. It's called One Green Planet. Say hello. Now, guys, I went to the site and picked out two amazing vegan sunflower seed recipes. Now, the first one is entitled No Bake Blueberry Cheesecake. Amazing. Take a look at the picture. Looks delicious. And then we have the second vegan sunflower seed recipe, and this one is called the artichoke sunflower burger. Take a look at that picture. Looks amazing, right? Now, if I have piqued your interest, all you have to do is go to the description box and click on the link. That's right. The link will take you directly to the recipe. Now, when you get to the link, you'll see the ingredient list, you'll see the instructions, you'll see everything that you need in order to make these amazing dishes. Now, once you make them and taste them, please send me a quick comment. Let me know how it went. All right. Now, 23% Nation, I hear you. A lot of you say, wow, Coach D, those vegan dishes looked amazing. I understand the background information. I even enjoyed the few fun facts. But what I really want to know is, when should I eat more sunflower seeds? Okay. Well, guys, the perfect day to eat more sunflower seeds is Nature Day. That's right, Nature Day. Now, maybe you've been living under a rock and you know nothing about Nature Day. It's okay. Why? Because I'm going to let you know right now. Guys, Nature Day happens to be the first day of the 23% challenge. Now, the 23% challenge is basically a 7-day wellness program. Oh, did I forget to mention monthly? So in other words, it is a monthly 7-day wellness program that is designed to help improve your health, your wealth, your relationships, and help save planet Earth. Yes, all at the same time. Now, the challenge is a 7-day program. It happens to be the first 7 days of every single month. Now, here's the cool thing about Nature Day. Nature Day is the first day of the challenge, which then makes it the first day of every single month. So, whether it's October 1st, November 1st, or even December 1st, it's always Nature Day. Now, some of us probably want a little more information about Nature Day. Well, here it is. Once again, Nature Day is the first day of the 23% challenge. And basically, the purpose of Nature Day is for us as humans to get closer to nature. That's right. Now, there are several ways in which you can get closer to nature. You can go take a nature walk. You can go swim in the ocean, right? But let's do it a little differently. Instead, let's put more of what nature produces inside of our bodies. In other words, let's eat more plants. Now, in order to facilitate us eating more plants, Coach D has come up with 3 different types of vegans that you can perhaps try out that I believe will help make the transition into a plant-based diet just a little easier. So perhaps you may want to become a 3% vegan. Now, a 3% vegan is anyone who only eats plant foods and drinks only water for only 1 day out of an entire month. Now, a 13% vegan could be the same type of person, but rather than just 1 day, they want to up it to 4 days. That's right. So 4 days out of an entire month, you eat only plants and drink only water. Now, you may want to step it up to become a 23% vegan, which is what Coach D goes by. Now, a 23% vegan is a person who eats plants only and drinks only water the first 7 days out of every single month. So there you have it, guys. You decide what type of vegan you want to become so that your transition to a plant-based diet is easier. 3%, 13%, or 23%. Let Coach D know. All right. Now, because I want your Nature Day to be successful, I want to offer you a few tips. So, say hello to Coach D's tips. First tip is to go to your local grocery store. That's right. Now, when you go to the grocery store, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go and you're going to hang out in only the produce section. That's right, the produce section. Why? Because on Nature Day, you're only going to consume plant foods. That's right. No meat, no animal products, and definitely no processed beverages and or foods. So do all of your grocery shopping in the produce section of the grocery store, whether you're 3%, 13%, or 23% vegan. Now, the second piece of advice that I'd like to give you is to go visit a local farmer's market. That's right. So perhaps you don't want to go to your grocery store for whatever reason, and you may want to, visit your farmer's market. Now, there are lots of advantages to shopping at a farmer's market as opposed to a grocery store. My next tip is to go to the grocery store, but rather than visit the produce section, or shall I say in addition to visiting the produce section, you may want to go over to the prepared dishes section, right? Now, the reason why I'm recommending this avenue is because some of us don't like to cook, some of us don't know how to cook, and some of us just may not know what to cook, right? So let the experts cook it for you. Okay, so all you have to do is go over to the prepared dishes section of your grocery store and ask the person behind the counter if they have any vegan or vegetarian options. If they do, great. If you've never tasted it before, ask the person for a sample. They'll give you a small spoonful of it. Hopefully you like it, and then that way you can buy it by the weight. So you may want to get half a pound, maybe a full pound, or maybe if you really, really like it, go ahead and get 2 pounds. Now, my fourth piece of advice is for you to visit a vegan restaurant. That's right, guys, a vegan restaurant. Now, some of us may not even know that vegan restaurants exist. Well, I'm here to let you know that they actually do. So if you're having issues, all you got to do is Google vegan restaurants near me, and Google will let you know the phone numbers and of course the locations of the nearest vegan restaurant to your location. Now, if you decide to go this route, do 2 things when you get there. Number 1, be sure to order something that has sunflower seeds in it. And number 2, let them know that Coach D sent you. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Coach D's tips for a successful Nature Day. All right, it's time for our question of the day, which comes from yours truly and the rest of the 23% nation. We want to know, which sunflower seed do you prefer? Was it the first one, the second one, or maybe, just maybe, you know of a vegan sunflower seed recipe that you would like to share with us? So, whether you want to take one of mine or share one of yours, please write your answer in the comment box below. Guys, I want to thank you for watching. I definitely want to thank you for listening. As always, let's eat well, feel well, think well, do well, be well. Now, before I sign out, I gotta ask you to please subscribe, like, and even share the video. And don't forget to use our 3-word mantra. It's hashtag eat more plants. My name is Coach D. I'm signing out. Always remember to take care, God bless, and never ever forget that Coach D loves you.